First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Okay, ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? Rock roll, 19 time.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now second and 5. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chap 60, chap 60.
Back to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line. Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Barber, running right. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Once again, it's Barber. Get this one across the 35.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Forcing on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where a play caller is looking at his play sheet.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
That's good.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's a gain of a yard.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
70.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Norton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Norton. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to second.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to the Porter. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they come up now, second and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 29, here's second and 5.
Ready.
Toss left for Barber. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
First down, they go with Barber again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 in a first down.
Let's go now. 19, 50.
Up the middle they go with Barber. They find some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 9 now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Chambers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hurt, hurt. Come on.
Here's Barber. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 10-yard line. 19, Charger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
70. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he returns this to the 22. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The Cardinals call the defensive back. I think it's almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
2nd and 11 now. Back to throw here. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Shaw. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line. Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Tackled by Nakobe Dean.
A gain of a yard.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Touchdown, Detroit! Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. His 3-point after right down the middle. And that is is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. 60 broadcast. 19 Tiger.
On play action, they'll throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple of yards short of the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got his man, it's Williams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 64-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Turn up past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man complete. It's Norton. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
2nd and 11. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Setting up the screen here, it's Barber. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now back to throw. The left side completion to Jones. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Okay, after the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. I got you.
Gibbs straight ahead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away. Busting this open, that's a good start for him.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down, and will.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Let's go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta, powering his way forward. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you get into the second half of the tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 4-yard gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Gibbs is in the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. A run up the middle with Barber. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And a 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, Buccaneers.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Number 18. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 26-yard line.
On the set. Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game. I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. 12 yards there as they move the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Barber here, right side. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Here's a handoff to Barber. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up. And Mecca Ibuka, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a start start to the season, this has been back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Partner in a tie game in the fourth quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. It keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
19.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now on second down. He'll look to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And they're on the 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Stretch the eagle.
He's back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
13 yards.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Buccaneers.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Norton. They'll come out 1st and 10 here.
Buccaneers. First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it will appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Ready? Go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously. But the first game of the year, always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Buccaneers, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they go down to